some of these look different now, some of these things we're seeing different now, and I'm sure the folks who are going to talk about the atmospheric weathers and so on.
There will be much, much more of this, but right now we have to break for coffee. But please join me in thanking the speakers very much for their wonderful.
From ice charts and also early satellite reconstructions.
People think of Antarctica as being remote, very distant, a little bit different from the rest of the world, and it is in many ways. But in reality, the things that we're doing are impacting Antarctica strongly and increasingly so. We know that the ocean around Antarctica, the Southern Ocean, it sucks down a great deal of heat from the atmosphere, including the heat that we've put there from global warming. And we know, for example, that if you put 20 litres of fuel in your car, a litre of that, when you burn it, the heat from that will go into the ocean around Antarctica. And that matters for the ice, it matters for the wildlife, it matters for sea level, it matters for all sorts of reasons. It's undoubtedly the case that we're humans are impacting Antarctica, but it's coming back to bite us, and we really need to know how and when that's going to happen and how that's going to evolve into the future. Well, we know a great deal, and we know that Antarctica is changing, and the rate at which it's changing is increasing. So we're seeing shifts in the ocean, we're seeing shifts in the ice sheet, we're seeing shifts in the ecosystem there. But there's a great deal that we don't know. We're still trying to get our head around why it's changing the way it is, how it's going to change in the future, and what the impacts will be on global climate, global biodiversity. We know it's going to be profound. We're already seeing signs of these. We know that things like sea level rise are being accelerated because of the changes happening in Antarctica. But what we really need to do is enhance the science so can we narrow down these things going forward and get better understanding of what it means for the rest of the planet. What we're seeing is things like extreme heat waves, levels of temperature change in Antarctica we've never seen before and didn't expect to see. We're seeing the ice retreating at a rate we'd never have guessed 20 years ago. And all of a sudden we're seeing this happening in front of our eyes. We need to figure out why. We need to figure out what it means for the rest of the planet. But it's very concerning because it means that we don't have yet the knowledge base that we need on which to make future projections that are relevant for all of society. Comments like that really don't help. What we need to do is keep making the case on the basis of scientific facts, and that's what we're establishing. We need to tell the scientific truth. What we need to do ultimately is convince as many world leaders as we can, as many people in positions of influence as we can, that what we're saying is real, and that if we're going to protect our societies over the next decades, into the next century, we need to take it seriously and we need to start now. This matters for global economies. It's not just people around the world, it's economies, it's societies, it's the whole functioning of our planet. And people really need to take that seriously, starting now, including all the world leaders everywhere.